And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next.
Atlanta Braves.
So almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Spencer Strider.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Line drive, caught. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And that's in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sanchez stands at first with one out. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging. Marlins leave one. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back at Truist Park, getting the nod on the mound, Sandy Alcantara.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Way high.
No,
Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Let's go, 1-1 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Stowers makes the catch, and there's one gone. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Matt Olson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 out. Space is empty.
Nope, that's in.
Almost
Full
got
count.
him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's got it, and that's the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Otto Lopez. Strider back to work. And that one wrapped foul. Strider deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now it's going to be Liam Hicks. Close,
No,
but
that
called a
missed.
ball. Ball 1. No score here in the second. Just missed.
Ball.
And that's way
That's up.
high.
That's a ball.
Ball 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Outside,
Take
and
your
that
break,
is
ball
ball
4.
4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Eric Wagaman will hit next. That one
That's
off the mark. 1-0. Man at first, one away.
Yeah.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fought off foul. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here is Graham Pauley. Two outs. That misses.
That's a ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's in.
Way high
Count
with
is
that
full.
one. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a miss. Strider gets the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Sean Murphy. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
1-2.
That's way outside, and it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
2-2.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. Myers, a strong arm center fielder, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick. back in 2017.
1-0.
That's a little
That
high.
missed. That's a ball.
2-0.
2-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris racing after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. In the dirt.
1-1.
And 1-1. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. In there safely.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down. And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez.
Ball.
Now one missed.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing.
1-1.
Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing
He's
that
in
early
there.
in the count.
Strider checks over to first, and he's back. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the
1 ball, 2
miss.
strikes.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
2-2.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. And the slider
ball.
just misses.
Got a full count.
Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6,
Got it.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
Out to short. Lopez. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Nicely done for the out.
Batting in the center field.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Just
that's it.
missed. A little bit low.
Ball.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a 4-pitch walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Nick Allen in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Fouled off down the right side. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Alcantara over to first. Harris dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
And now it's 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kyle Stowers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they add on. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
One out, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One out, runner at second. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Late swing fouled off. Hicks, the runner at second with one away. Ball one there.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now the third baseman, Graham Pauley. And ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate, and it gets by him. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Digging in, Dane Myers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer preparing to come on if needed. Stratton getting loose as well. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
2 outs.
1 and 2.
And 1 in scoring position.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. Profar climbs in on that left side.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. The Braves trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's too low.
That's
and
low.
the count
That's
is
a ball.
1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one misses in the dirt. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Acuna Jr.
And foul ball. And it's even up.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 4. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Strider back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Spencer Strider gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. They turn things over to the southpaw, Aaron Bummer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here comes the 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
There's the strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Edwards over at second, 1 down. And that is out of play. Man at second. Outside low. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and there's 2 away. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Drake Baldwin. First pitch misses.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
So here's Murphy now. Grounded out to short in his first trip. He was late there, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Murphy started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. The Braves hitless so far in the game. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Chopped left side. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. Lopez in his second season, 26 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Right side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And now here's the Marlins DH, Liam Hicks. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball. Albies. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 33, Eric.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Eric Wagaman. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now in for the Braves, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to first.
No,
and
that's a
foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Two outs.
That's down. That's the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So they turn things over to the righty, Hunter Stratton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Graham Pauley digs in now. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee
1-1.
up and throwing. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dane Myers.
And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Xavier Edwards
Ball
just
outside.
missed. Breaking ball
2-0.
misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner takes off. Pop up here, third base side. And just foul. Myers, the base runner at first with one out. Runner goes again. Pitch outside.
No, that's the ball.
Throw to second. He's safe.
3-1.
Having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man at second. Line drive. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And safe.
He's in there.
It's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The run scores from third, and the lead is up to 5. The throw into second, safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Stratton departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Rafael Montero.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 out, runner at second. Agustin Ramirez will hit next. Into left center for a base hit. Sanchez around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Yeah, the batter now, Otto Lopez. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Ball 1
That's the
there.
ball.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball inside.
Next offering is downstairs. That's towards center. Harris after it. Makes the catch. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 6 and the Braves nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that one the other way. In there. Base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show. And now we'll see what's left for him. And the batter now, Matt Olson. In there at the knees for a strike. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Profar leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt, blocked.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The next pitch
That's the
misses, and the count is 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. And that one is
1-1.
inside ball 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Lake Backer getting ready to go. Phillips, a hard throwing right-hander, up as well. Ripped to short. They get the out on Acuna.
Up next for the Braves, the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is gone. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He got on playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That misses.
Down, ball.
And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one
No,
misses.
that missed. That's a
It's
ball.
2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 8th, and now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks. Montero back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's a strike.
0-2.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Lake Backer on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one
One
way
ball, 2
inside.
strikes.
Out to center. Myers puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 67.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nacho Alvarez Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Number 66 appears to be getting loose. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Braves down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
2-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Stowers makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael Harris II. A strikeout and a walk. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And it's fouled away.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
Number 93.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. 1 for 3. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joey Wentz, the left-hander, up and throwing. Dodd warming up as well. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna on the run. Into the dive, and he got it.
Ronald Acuna Jr. He's kind of sneaky. You don't realize how great he is playing all three outfield positions. Just a great diving catch right there. Shows he's ready to make a play every time he's out there.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball for a strike. De Los Santos, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed.
Outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 to count.
And that one upstairs. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have been better served shutting it down after that bad jump.
And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 6 and the Braves 2. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. First pitch, just misses. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The left fielder, number 7, Jurickson.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. That's down and in. Allen aboard here at first with nobody out. Rocketed out towards right center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Misses outside. Ball one. Swing and a foul straight back. And a 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Marlins leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Lake Backer done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Ronnie Enriquez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Here's Acuna now. Gets the call. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
1-2.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Here's Edwards for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.